his own words. What do you make of that? What do you think Twitter will look like?
I mean, if free speech is, Nazis saying that, trans women shouldn't, use women's locker rooms, then awesome. I guess mission accomplished. We'll see. Listen, I got to touch base with my husband and wife. I got to get out of here, all right? Thank you, guys.
What's your name?
Sorry. Daniel. Thank you.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about some epic trolling that happened in the wake of Elon Musk taking over Twitter. As you guys all know, Elon Musk is cleaning house. He started at the top with the executive team, and everybody else is waiting anxiously to see who will go next. Okay, it's like watching a game show, right? So again, it's no surprises here. If you see that, people are either quitting Twitter, okay, the employees there, or they're just flat out getting fired. Because again, Elon Musk is supposed to clean house. So yesterday, the mainstream liberal media got trolled, epically trolled, by a group of fired Twitter data engineers led by Raul Ligma.
About the future of celebrity conservatorships, like what Britney happened.
Michelle Obama wouldn't have happened.
Elon Musk Twitter. I don't
Elon
know,
Musk
right? This used to be a town square.
Obama in 2008 wouldn't have happened.
Who laid you out?
Without
my
an
director,
Elon Musk on Twitter. You need free speech is when a public company, a public owned stock, not like one guy owning a company, But
I'm a data
I mean,
engineer. We've been having a lot of
I even own a Tesla, man. Like, I'm a big fan of like clean energy, climate change,
I'm gonna try and get some
even free speech too.
Really shitty.
But yeah,
my director is fired.
software engineer,
How long have you been working here?
3 years. Out of college. It's my first job out of
Did
college.
they tell you why you were laid off? Did they give a reason?
They said like no reason, but it's just like restructuring or like no specific reason. One person talked. So there was an HR person in the beginning, and then one person, talking. I couldn't see how many people were in the meeting. Yeah. R-A-H-U-L.
R-A-H-U-l?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
L-I-G-M-A.
L-I-G-M-A?
Yeah.
What was your title?
Software engineer.
Software engineer.
Yeah.
Were there any non-Twitter personnel, any Tesla personnel that were part of these meetings, like Musk team people?
I mean, if free speech is,
L-I-G-M-A.
L-I-E-G?
R-A-H-U-L.
R-I-L.
R-A-H-U-L. Yeah. L-I-G-M-A. Yeah. Thank you.
Did you have other members on your team?
Probably. I mean, and a person just walked to my desk and asked, what's your name?
Yeah, so if you guys didn't understand the joke or you didn't catch it, the guy said his name, I think he said Raul Ligma. Now, the other employee's name is Daniel Johnson that was pretending that he got fired. So if you put Ligma and Johnson together, basically what it says is Ligma Johnson, right? That's what they're telling the mainstream media, Ligma Johnson. Ligma as in lick my, and then Johnson as in everybody should know what a Johnson is, right? So again, even Elon Musk caught on to this, and he tweeted about this, basically chiming in on the trolling here that is happening. Now, this is just a microcosm of the fun that is being had on Twitter, mainly by people who used to be marginalized and discriminated against on Twitter. However, the people who are not having so much fun on Twitter are the people who claim that they're being marginalized and discriminated against in general society, which is the race hustlers. And race hustler number one, Elon Musk, is having a midlife crisis on Twitter over whether or not he should stay. Okay, you're seeing this conversation happen a lot among blue check liberals about whether or not they should actually stay on the platform. As for whatever reason, Elon Musk believes that the so-called white supremacists on Twitter or white people on Twitter are obsessed with him because he's black, right? And since black people are no longer allowed on Twitter, according to him, apparently that's just going to be an issue for white people, because they actually only really want to be on Twitter to basically hate black people, right? This is what this guy is talking about. He says, white supremacists telling me to leave Twitter now that they've taken over proceeds from the premise that I do what white supremacists tell me to do. I do not my own counsel. Will I keep on whether using the new white supremacist platform can be used against them? Now, I don't know what that last sentence means, because I think he definitely butchered that, right? So we'll keep reading here. It's a difficult question. On the one hand, I know that a guy like me simply remaining visible is what pisses these white boys off. What with me being smarter and a better human than them. Hold on. This guy is saying that he's a smarter and better human being than white men. To me, sounds like he's getting a little racist, okay? Sounds like getting a little racist. On the other hand, one doesn't want to contribute free content to a thing that is bad. Further implicating matters is the fact that I can literally fight these people all day. I fought these dumb ass white folks all my life, and doing it in tweet format is a skill I have. So yeah, what you're talking about is fighting with your mouth. I'm not sure if you're gonna fight with your fist though, right? I think that those are two different things. Of course, anybody can fight with their mouth. They can run their mouth all day. They can be Twitter fingers all day, but are you really gonna square up in real life though? That's the question. But fighting these people all day is actually good for my health long term. There's a lot of things that are not good for your health, Eli, that you need to be concerned about, right? So I don't know what I'll do. The Elon takeover is complicated. White people like him don't actually enjoy social media unless there are black people around to denigrate. See True Social. But a platform to promote democracy from seems worth what these idiots can dish out. Yeah, so again, this guy is going through an existential crisis trying to decide whether or not he wants to go to a platform where the so-called racist white people aren't going to see his tweets anymore. Okay, because that is what his whole existence is about, right? That's his whole hustle. His whole hustle is playing victim, right? And while he's sitting here complaining about how white people or engaging with white people is bad for his health, again, this guy is like late 30s going on 60, right? From what it looks like, he's overweight. Yeah, I think that there's other things that are much worse for your health than white people right now, Eli, that you need to worry about. I'm just saying. He's morbidly obese. Yeah, I think there are things that you need to worry about, Eli, other than the white man, okay? I think you had the white man on your mind a lot more than the white man has you on his mind or their mind. Right? So, yeah, these people are literally breaking down. This is basically what all the blue check liberals are saying on Twitter. Okay? They are literally freaking out over this. So, with that being said, Elon Musk may have an issue early on with Twitter, because as I told you guys, what you have to worry about the most in regards to how much Elon Musk is actually going to censor is not necessarily the woke ideologues at the company or even the woke revolutionaries on Twitter. You have to worry about the advertisers, because the advertisers are how Twitter makes their money, okay? I believe they're responsible for 90% of their revenue. So Elon Musk, at least in the short term, cannot just have a platform where advertisers aren't necessarily going to be comfortable advertising. And it appears already that advertisers are essentially voicing their displeasure with Elon Musk over his alleged plans to make Twitter a more free speech friendly platform, as GM has decided that, you know what, we're going to pause our ads.
GM and Twitter, the automaker, temporarily here suspending advertising on the social platform after the takeover by Elon Musk. The company saying it's a normal course of business and that it is, quote, engaging with Twitter to understand the direction of the platform under their new ownership. This is really interesting, of course, for many reasons, but one, because Musk himself wrote that letter basically to advertisers yesterday saying, look, we don't want this to be a hellscape. We still want advertisers on there, but he has also said in terms of content moderation, he's going to be a lot more open than the current Twitter management. It doesn't matter for Twitter stock, which is going to stop trading
I mean,
here in the next few
it'd
weeks.
be different if
But it's
Coca-Cola
interesting.
said that. I mean, this is GM and also a competitor on the Tesla front. But I look, for advertisers, and at times when we've looked at the social media platforms, we know when Facebook was going through their problems, advertisers have to get out there and be cautious about where they are parking their dollars and effectively where they are endorsing. And so I think it doesn't surprise me to hear it. And when he makes the statement, it's not going to be, what was the term,
hellscape.
a hellscape. Hey, why say that? I mean, the presumption is, I guess maybe it could be.
Previously, he said he would let Trump back on, and he would let anyone that wants to become and not sort of moderate the content. You don't want it to be a place full of, I don't know, pornography and hate speech.
No, and so advertisers, as we've seen throughout the last 2 or 3 years, have been very cautious with a number of different platforms to at least be out there and be ahead of it and say, hey, look, we're going to watch, we're going to see how this develops, and we'll make our choices.
To Musk's credit, he did announce on Twitter that he's forming a content moderation council to make decisions before letting people back on, like Kanye West. People
I'm not
are looking
buying
at
that.
that. Trump.
That's not a council that I think is, anyway, I'll save that.
Well, at least it's something. It's not just a free-for-all.
Yeah, so as you can see there, GM making their voice heard, doing exactly what I warned you guys about a few videos ago on this same topic, which is that what is going to determine how far Elon Musk goes with this in the short term, that is the advertisers, okay? Are the advertisers going to start to pull out and protest? And best believe that's where the woke revolutionaries are going. Okay, they're going to go to the advertiser because they don't want to leave Twitter. They don't want to leave Twitter. Okay, what they want to do is they would rather just have Twitter self-destruct. Okay, so that it just goes to nothing under Elon Musk. They are going to try to financially break Elon Musk. And they're going to go to the advertisers and say, hey, why are you advertising on Twitter? Why are you advertising on Twitter? Because Twitter is a platform for hate speech, right? This is what they're going to say. And when that happens, if that happens, that's going to put a whole lot of pressure on Elon Musk, at least in the short term, to capitulate to the censorship demands of the woke corporations and the left. Again, will he capitulate to those demands? I don't know. So that's why I think in the short term, I don't think you're going to see anything super major, right? I think what you're going to see is going to be incremental over time, right? Because they got to figure out, okay, how can we make a business model that is the most free speech friendly, but also is going to have the company be profitable? It's going to take a while for them to figure that out. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So that's what I want people to understand. I mean, the next phase in this is, what do the advertisers do? Are they going to be 100% cool with Elon Musk's plan to make Twitter a more free speech friendly platform? Are they going to be okay with that? Or are they going to revolt? If they revolt, that is going to be a bad thing for people who are hoping that Elon Musk is going to free up the platform for more free speech in the short term. Because again, if they do that, I don't think that Elon Musk is going to just all of a sudden start allowing a whole bunch of people back on the platform, because in the short term, you don't want to lose all that ad revenue. But hey, Elon Musk could call their bluff. He could say screw them and just tell them to walk, right? And just figure out how to make money from, other advertisers who do want to advertise on the platform. Who knows? So I'm just saying, the advertisers here are going to be the people that we should be watching in regards to what happens with censorship on Twitter. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.